Patriotic IndyCar diecasts are really freaking cool. Here is Conor Daly's 2018 U.S. Air Force Honda IndyCar. Howdy Diecast folks, it is Diecastbuffet here again with a brand new 2018 IndyCar Diecast. This is a very cool paint scheme. Here is Conor Daly's 2018 U.S. Air Force Honda IndyCar. This thing is freaking beautiful, man. You got the patriotic U.S. Air Force design to it. You got the chrome wheels to it. Awesome packaging, I might add. And what a really cool IndyCar diecast. You know, I'm a stock car guy at heart, but I really do like some of these IndyCar diecasts, and they are definitely capturing to the eye. This is obviously on the oval aero kit. Really cool stuff. And the packaging, I mean, look how cool the packaging is, guys. I mean, if you would have looked at this, like compare this. The Authentics packaging, yeah, it has bright colors, but look at all the gigantic amount of copyright BS, right? But look at this packaging. Clean, modern, three-dimensional, not to mention it's in a plastic clamshell. So this thing, this card back will warp and fade out over time. But this thing not only has a plastic case to keep it safe, I mean, this thing will probably last 3 times as longer as your normal card back. So if you're one of those collectors that like to buy products to hold on to them, this style of packaging is 10 times better. So, of course, you got Conor Daly right there. You got IndyCar. A little bit closer over here on the back end. We'll take a little bit closer look at the little card piece. This little piece right here, that's actually a little trading card. Cool enough. Very sharp. So, without further ado, let's go and get this 2018 Conor Daly diecast right out of the box. Alrighty, folks. Brand new out of the package, and oh my goodness, man, this thing is really cool. So the whole concept of the paint scheme here, a very subtle gloss white paint job, but kind of like a, I don't know, kind of a 50s, 60s style U.S. Air Force kind of pattern, just very bright red with kind of a dark blue. It's so simple, but it just really gives me some retro vibes to it at the same time. Let's go ahead and look at the nose cone here. So let's zoom in a little bit here. And this is a really cool diecast, you know, from 2018 here. And it's just something about some of these IndyCar paint schemes. They're so different than the Cup Series paint schemes sometimes. And they're just really interesting to kind of get a look at. You know, I love how with the cockpit is with the driver, how the red kind of shoots back and you have the star pattern there. It's just really cool. So you got U.S. Air Force, got the 17 right there with a whole bunch of stars around it. That's very nice. Love the nose cone here. I mean, it looks like a straight up stunt plane. That's how cool it is. So the whole front wing piece is painted red. I don't know what's going on the bottom of it though. That's a little bit of a nuance there. But you got what is it? Verizon IndyCar Series. Got Honda Dallara right there. I can't really read that logo, but I think it's the same logo on the back of the card piece. Tom Burns Racing. If I pronounced that wrong, please forgive me for that. So anyways, go over to the left side of this diecast. You know, the number for this car is 17. And you got your Firestones, very sharp. Got the U.S. Air Force logo right there. Got the number 17 right there, tucked underneath in the giant air wind tunnel. We got U.S. Air Force. You got I'm not sure what that logo is there, honestly. Very small logos here. I think that's Firestone, maybe Dallara, who knows. Got a giant Firestone tire in the back end. Got the 17 on the side of the winglets. I mean, you really have to zoom in for some of these, my dude. I mean, holy cow. You got Verizon IndyCar Series right there above the number module for the you know, driver car placements. You got I can't even read those below it, to tell you the truth. That's how fine the pixels are. I mean, that is incredible. Obviously, the cockpit detail, very sharp. Love having the little steering wheel there. Of course, this is before the aero screen piece that came along in 2020. Of course, you got Honda right there on the side, and to go over to the back end of this diecast. So, very sharp. I love how, like, the axle itself is actually painted chrome, but everything else is kind of just black, like the A-arms. Very nice. Gives it kind of a, just, I don't know, kind of a different texture for the suspension parts, because so many times these suspension parts are generally just one cast or one mold. So it is kind of different to see 2 different colors there like that. Very sharp. Nothing really going on in the back end. Obviously, this is the oval aero kit. And I think Race Day 2011 said they're going to be producing, I think, the road course kits in 2021. I can't remember the last time they ever had those for the 164 scale. Obviously, he knows everything about the IndyCar diecast. I don't. I am such a greenhorn when it comes to this stuff. I'm still learning, though. But I really do appreciate the IndyCar diecast. They're really cool, you know? I tell you what, one IndyCar diecast I wish I had was the 04 Tony Kanaan. I tell you what, that is a beautiful freaking diecast right there. The 711 machine. Of course, you got the 17 U.S. Air Force, all that good jazz over here on the right side. The chrome wheels, though, my dude. Holy cow. I mean, look how shiny those freaking wheels are, my dude. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. Then, of course, over here to the top of the tub. I mean, just look at this paint scheme. It's almost like a fireball, but it's patriotic at the same time. I mean, that is so cool. How, like, the whole center of the whole IndyCar here, you have kind of like a shooting fireball. And then, like, the tail end of it, you kind of have, like, these little star patterns, man. Very, very cool stuff. Of course, you got the TV camera right there on the top. Very, very nice. Then you go over to the spoiler, and you got aim high right there. Of course, the spoiler's a little bit, I think it's a little bit bent, I think. I could be wrong on that. Either way, you know, Greenlight Collectibles, they still do amazing quality compared to Lionel's mess half the time. You got, you know, kinds of BS going on with the diecast, but really, really cool stuff. So, we got the card piece here as well. Let's go ahead and take a look at that. So over here to the card piece here, you know, very generic. You have the stock image of the IndyCar tub right there with the driver's helmet. You got Conor Daly, number 17. And over here to the caboose of this card back, you got, of course, Conor Daly, 17. Birthday, December 5th, 1991. Hometown, Noblesville, Indiana. Got residence, same place. Tom Burns Racing. Conor Daly returns to the Indianapolis 500 to drive the number 17 U.S. Air Force car in partnership with Tom Burns Racing and Dale Coyne Racing. Daly will make his 5th career start in the Indianapolis 500. Daly comes to Tom Burns Racing after a 2017 Verizon IndyCar Series season, which he recorded 4 top 10 finishes, and his best results came on ovals with a best 5th at Gateway and 7th at Texas. The second-generation driver, his father, Derek Daly, competed in Formula 1 and IndyCar, launched his Verizon IndyCar Series career at the 2013 Indianapolis 500. I remember watching that race. That was pretty cool. After 5 years off and on the IndyCar circuit, Conor started 39 races, led 71 laps, 1 podium, 6 top 5, and 20 top 10 finishes. The 26-year-old has an infectious personality, quick wit, and unabashed patriotism, which, you know, it's pretty cool, you know? And here's a quote right here. It is an honor to have the opportunity to represent the Air Force in the Indy 500. Memorial Day weekend is an incredible time of appreciation of those who serve our country, Mr. Conor Daly. That is a really cool piece right there. I will say, though, I wish there was a little bit more detail in the front of the card. You know, some of the 2020s have some interesting level of detail, you know, with the driver's face and whatnot. But I don't know. I feel like the background to it, yes, it's representative of the paint scheme's colors, but I feel like it's kind of a generic look to me. I mean, maybe I'm a little bit out of the woodwork here, but I feel like there's kind of a generic look to the card back that I wish was a little bit more, I would say, unique. I think it's the right word. But altogether, though, this is a really cool diecast. I mean, the red, the white, the dark blue, and the chrome wheels, man. I love chrome wheels. Very, very cool 1/64 scale diecast here. And I tell you what, man, what a awesome looking race car. Thank you all so much for watching the video. Make sure to give it a big thumbs up, like, comment, and subscribe. I hope to see you all in the next video. Upload these diecast-related videos every day at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So stay tuned for more NASCAR diecast content, IndyCar diecast content, all that good jazz. But yeah, really appreciate all y'all tuning in. Hope you're having a great one. Diecast Buffet, signing off.